Hey, this is John, and this is my 2000 Maxima for sale. It's a GLE model in gray luster metallic, and just doing a walk around of the car here. It's a little dirty. We just had some rains, but as you can tell, the paint's pretty good on it. It's pretty shiny, especially in the sunlight. So just kind of go around the car. So the first thing you might notice is I put the 2005 Maxima rims on there, the 17-inch ones from the SL model, which I think works well with the car and the silver trim. And you can kind of get an idea of how the car sits. I have it lowered 1.6 inches in the front, 1 inch in the rear. And here's the front of the car, close above the headlights are eBay projectors, but those are E55 projector housings there, and this is all 5000K color temperature. And about the damage that previously occurred, this is the mirror that I replaced myself. Just pretty much bought the part and popped it in pretty easy. But there were a few scratches that the camera may or may not pick up here. It's hard to make out, even for me, just being here. But that occurred when the mirror originally got hit and struck the side of the door. And moving back here, this was a fender that got damaged right around in this area here. The door wasn't hit at all, but this area was kind of dented in. But as you can see, they've repaired that pretty well. And also this area here was also damaged, and that was all from the first accident. The second accident occurred right in this area here. The trunk wasn't really hit, but it was more this taillight area and the quarter panel above it. So they popped out the quarter panel here, replaced this taillight assembly, and also the bumper was pretty damaged and just knocked off its support. So they went ahead and put a new bumper on, which you can see there. And I don't know if you can tell, but they did a really good job of matching the paint. You can barely tell. And I guess while we're at the back, right there, that is the catback exhaust, the dual tips. I prefer the look of it. It doesn't really stick out like a single tip exhaust would on this car. So I guess we'll go ahead and step inside. So you can see I've kept the interior pretty clean for the most part. No real tears or anything on the seats. Everything is in pretty good shape. And there are a few wrinkles, but that's what you would expect with a 100,000 mile car. So we'll go ahead and start it up. And I'll close the door so you can hear it from the inside. Alright, so as you can see there, 109,000 miles, 200 miles, and we got about a third of a tank left. So the car's just idling right now. I let it warm up a little bit. Usually idles around 600-700 RPM, but go ahead and rev it up for you so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. So you can definitely hear it inside, but it's not overwhelmingly loud, which is kind of a good thing. Something that is loud, though, I put in this Pioneer aftermarket head unit, which has iPod connectivity. You can just hook up your iPod here, and it sounds pretty decent with a Bose system. So anyway, that's the stock Bose system paired up with that head unit. Sounds pretty good. And I'm not sure what else to show you here. Everything is in pretty good shape. Like I said, air conditioning works perfectly. It is almost, 94 degrees right now, but it works just fine. And the roof is in great shape. Everything really, just great. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood for you. So again, not a whole lot done to the engine. The exhaust that you saw earlier, and that's the air filter, air intake modification I was talking about. That's a high flow filter, and what I've done, I've removed this. There's usually a panel that goes here, but I removed that to get a little more air intake in there. So it's a cheap modification. We also have a eBay strut bar that I kind of painted red, and as well as the engine cover. So I'll try and hold out the phone so you can get an idea of what the car sounds like from the outside. Alright. Alright, so I guess that's about it.